Hey you guys, so today I'm going to show you how to repair a pair of headphones. For those of you who are familiar, it's going to be of this particular brand. Don't ask me why this brand, but it's the one that I have that doesn't work. So I'm not going to get too much into details with that because ultimately this is meant to show you how to repair a pair of headphones. With the type of headphones that you have, 90% that's out there, this has been going on since I think the 1990s, 1990. For a long time now, every manufacturer has been using the same style of headphones. So if you want to repair them, it's going to be the same exact way. To get started, what you want to do is to have a look at your headphones. Of course, I would say 90% of them would have sponges or some form of foams that you can, of course, put your finger in. And what happens is if you look over here, as I pull this sponge, as you can see, it will reveal the plastic piece below. So of course you don't want to pull it too much where you will tear this sponge because you will be using this sponge again. So slowly remove the sponge. For some manufacturers there may be adhesive, but adhesive meaning like some form of glue, but in this case there isn't any, so that's good as in it's easy for repair. And okay, this will be extremely useful, this skill. A lot of people will say like, hey, you know what, I'll just buy a new pair of headphones. But right now, when everything is in lockdown, where are you gonna go to get these? And let's say if you don't have any stores nearby that's open, or even if you live out in the middle of nowhere. So what you want to do is to align this over here. It's like Legos, you see? It only goes one way. As you align this, you want to push down, not too hard as in to break the plastic or to pierce through, but just want to make sure they lock on, and turn in an anti-clockwise direction, which is this way. And that's if you want to loosen the screw. If you want to tighten it, go clockwise. So what you want to do is to remove the screws, and you want to put the screws somewhere safe. Of course, you don't want to mix it with other screws or other stuffs. I'm just going to remove all of these for now. So I'll be using a container. This could be anything. Could be, I don't know, like a bottle cap from your drink. It could be something from your grandma or whatever. So right here, as you remove this, you're gonna see some wires. So one of them is gonna be the signal wire, the other one is gonna be the ground wire. But if let's say if there's any problem here, say that you don't have any audio on one side, what you do is you remove these two wires, replace the wire with another type of wire, and test out this driver. This is known as a driver, like driver, driver, like driver. I'm not having any problems with this. The problem that I'm having right now is with the microphone. It's when I would have the mic in a certain orientation, like this, it would have no audio, and eventually there is no more audio. So what I suspect is it's gonna be the fault of the wire. Looks like we have to remove this screw because it is preventing us from getting access to everything else. Same thing as before. Go anti-clockwise. You might want to use some force when you're pushing this down because you don't want to strip the screws. When you strip the screws, you will have a problem. So there's a lot of small parts when doing this, so keep all of your pets away, keep all of your kids away, keep all of your friends away. Sometimes some people go like, oh, what is this? Oh, let me have a look, let me see. And then next thing you know, you got a missing screw. So you don't want that to happen, so keep all those people away. Now there's another screw here. Alright, so you have to remove that as well to be safe. So once you've done that, you should be able to remove this part pretty easily. Okay, so once you're there, immediately I realized the problem. This is one of them to why the problem happens. This is not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to exist. The wire is exposed. Just see if I could get that focused here. Yeah. So this was the issue with the wire. It was exposed. Maybe it got cut somehow. I don't know. Solder again. You could put heat shrink tube. You could put whatever. But in this case, since I want to make the video as simple and as easy as possible, I would want to use a piece of tape. You could get whatever tape you want to get. Right now, I'm using Clapton tape. It's not necessary, but it's the only tape I have right now because all of my other tape I ran out. So look, do yourself a favor, get yourself a tape like this, and what you want to do is to get to the problem area. Let me just zoom in. So get to the exposed wiring, and you pretty much want to seal that off. I should have measured before I cut. That was dumb. Alright guys, you know there's no take twos in life. Although I could do a take two, but I just could not really give too much cares about that. So, okay. So just as before, we are going to be putting everything back. As sometimes it may happen, by the time you put everything back, seal everything up, suddenly something is not working, or something else is not working. I've been in those situations before, and I hope today is not one of them. A lot of people always ask how to put the sponge back. What you want to do is, the sponge is like this, so the sides, they are supposed to be catched in between here. So just put this in, slot them in, and pull it, and slowly feed them back in. And just like that, okay? These are the same with just about any brand of headphones. And connect it here and connect it to the phone. Will the audio route through correctly? I mean, if it does, then you know we're good. Alright. Hopefully this will hear that. I hope the audio is not coming out from the phone. Hopefully it's coming out from here. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hopefully you could hear me. And of course, after do this rotation test, you should be able to hear me on all angles. You should be able to hear me on all angles. You should be able to hear me on all angles. Again, from here, that's where the audio is coming out from. That's where you're gonna hear.